time, for the first time, for the NorthNowraBoys to...
Recommendations.
Yeah.
2 products, options shared, opinions shared.
Yes.
And I'm Sebastian Fly.
And I'm Magpie2541.
And the first item
Yes, you can go first, by the way.
Rowan Atkinson, live, which is way before Mr. Bean, although a lot of his stuff seems like Mr. Bean. It was kind of like a build-up to it. But this was done live in England, and this has a different somewhere in England, and it has different skits of him and one of his mates, but mainly a one-man show. I can quote the whole damn thing because I've watched it that many times. It's that good.
Yeah, and we've watched it together before, haven't we?
And like many years ago, when I was much younger, we stole part of it for play. But
yeah,
you can also get it on VHS.
Yes,
which is a big black
thing.
With the videotape.
Yeah, very, very antiquated thing. Like, you might not remember this, kiddies, but back in the day when we were younger, so much younger than we were today, there was these big black things that we would put into a thing called a VHS recorder, and that they would play like a DVD, but they weren't.
Yeah, it was like taped.
Yeah, tape.
Film, basically.
Yeah, film.
And you couldn't, there was no menu.
No, you...
And you had to fast forward and rewind to get to parts that
you couldn't skip whole sections of it.
Yes.
But if you can get the VHS, you were going to say...
Yeah, when you get the VHS, you get a lot more skits because they cut a lot of them out. Especially he did a very unique piece when Rowan Atkinson was in uni, and it was called Roll Call, and he changed it over the years, but that was his main skit, and they cut it out on this one. So. Yeah,
I actually saw, but you can see a version on it on YouTube somewhere. So type that in.
Yeah.
And
type in Rowan Atkinson
live. Yeah. Yeah, and you might actually see the roll call skit. Yeah, that is very funny.
Ooh, skits.
And there's another one on here, isn't there? There's the no one named Joe or something. That's also quite.
John's.
Yeah, that's not on there either. There's two skits that aren't on the TV.
A Warm Welcome, which is about the devil.
Yeah.
Fatal Beatings, which is about school.
Yeah, that's the one you.
Now Nazareth and the Amazing. That's about a priest thing. Invisible Man is about a visible man on a train. The Good News is about rewards. Elementary Dating is about
dating. Yeah,
dating
it's like a dating. Would it be like a dating course that you would be doing in university?
Guys After the Game. That's about people in a restaurant.
That's a great skit. That's one of my favourites.
I can't do his accent that he does.
Oh, it's like an Indian.
Sneeze. Now, I started with the sneeze was in Mr. Bean. If you've ever seen that,
yeah,
the first Mr. Bean where he's in church.
Yeah, that's
drops a lolly and stuff. With Friends Like These, that's about a wedding.
Yeah, that's the one you were talking about. You did.
School friends did a bit of it.
Yeah, and there's
and Pink Tights. More Pink Tights and plenty of props. But this one has, which doesn't have the list, but this one has a lot more stuff.
Yeah.
And we both liked it, and quite funny.
Yeah.
Doesn't really make me laugh. I just quote it down because I've seen it, but it's quite funny.
Yeah, you wore out that tape, didn't you?
Yeah, still goes actually. It still goes. Still got it.
Yeah,
still works.
Yeah,
it goes on and on. But yeah, that's my spill on it, and I hope you enjoyed it if you ever see it.
Yeah, it's very funny.
And now the next item I hate, but
yeah. If you're a big wrestling fan, and you were watching TV, the wrestling in 2001, you might remember the ill-fated invasion angle when WCW went out of business, and there was only the WWF, and they brought in a bunch of WCW guys, but not a lot. But if you're at all interested and you're a fan of Jim Cornette, who is a very famous wrestling manager, pick this up. It's called Rebooking the Invasion. It's done by Kayfabe Commentaries. What?
Never mind.
Yeah, he rebooks the invasion, and it's a fantasy thing, but it's quite good and very interesting. It basically does the whole invasion from its inception at the week before WrestleMania to the following WrestleMania, and it's very good, highly entertaining. Jim Cornette also talks about his background in wrestling, a few of the backstage people as well, how he got started and everything, and how wrestling has changed due to the internet. So yeah, it's quite good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's 2 discs. This is on DVD. You cannot get this on VHS because it only came out on DVD. I got it from the Ring of Honor store, but I'm pretty sure you can go anywhere.
It's a bunch of big men
Totally.
in small little tight things, wrestling about, rumbling along the floor.
Well, this is just basically an interview. This is basically just an interview, but it's really good. I highly recommend it. It is really good. But that's the only 2 things we've got here at the moment.
We can do another one a bit later, but
yeah, we might do one next week about this time, and I'll upload it the following day. Yeah, basically that's what I'm doing now, is uploading all these videos.
This one's the better one.
No, this one is. But yeah, if you're a wrestling fan, you'll want it. This. Don't be an a-hole. But yeah, 2 great things. One if you're a wrestling fan, and one if you're a fan of Mr. Bean. And
he actually talks in this one. It's not like...
Yeah.
I meant to mention that. He actually talks.
Next time I'm sure... Well, I'll try not to bring a wrestling thing next time. But...
And I'm going to make a comment. If you ever see his dub, like his review thing or the competition thing, that I always want to know with Vegemite and toast in general, that why does
it falls
on the
butter side down,
or the lid falls on the butter side down.
Yeah,
that has nothing to do with that. I was just making
but let's hope I get into that Who Reviews the Reviewers contest. Because I thoroughly hope I do. And hopefully it will get some views on this channel and some more subscribers, because we would really like some more subscribers. Because we
appreciate it. And we appreciated a couple of comments that have been on there. Yeah,
we've gotten one from the Barry Den guys for our dub of the second horror movie. So hopefully, they'll give us a mention sometime. Because
that's about it.
Yeah. So
over and out.
Yeah, that'll do, pig.
That'll do.